In Buddhism, the 10 precepts are guidelines or ethical principles that lay followers and monastics are encouraged to observe in order to cultivate mindfulness, wisdom, and compassion on the path to enlightenment. These precepts are similar to the 5 precepts, but they are more detailed and refined for individuals who wish to deepen their commitment to the Buddhist way of life. Let's discuss each of the 10 precepts and their effects on the path to enlightenment. 1. Refraining from killing living beings. This precept teaches us to respect all forms of life and avoid causing harm to others. By practicing non-violence, we cultivate compassion and reduce negative karma, which helps us progress towards enlightenment. By abstaining from taking the life of any living being, we show reverence for all forms of life. This precept helps us cultivate compassion and empathy towards all sentient beings, fostering a sense of interconnectedness and reducing negative karma. By respecting the sanctity of life, we develop a deeper understanding of the interconnected nature of existence. 2. Avoiding stealing. By refraining from taking what is not freely given, we uphold the value of honesty and respect for others' possessions. This precept encourages us to cultivate a sense of integrity and contentment, recognizing that true wealth comes from virtuous actions and not material acquisitions. This precept encourages us to respect the belongings of others and to live with gratitude for what we have, promoting inner peace and harmony on our spiritual journey. 3. Abstaining from sexual misconduct. This precept guides us to maintain purity in our relationships and to practice restraint in our sexual conduct. By avoiding harmful sexual behaviors such as adultery or exploitation, we cultivate respect, integrity, and mindfulness in our interactions with others. This purity of intention and action leads to a sense of clarity and emotional balance conducive to spiritual growth and enlightenment. 4. Cultivating wisdom and avoiding ignorance. This precept highlights the importance of seeking knowledge, understanding, and insight to overcome ignorance. By cultivating wisdom through study, contemplation, and meditation, we develop a deeper understanding of the nature of reality and the causes of suffering. Wisdom is a key component on the path to enlightenment, as it allows us to see through illusions and perceive the true nature of existence. 5. Letting go of anger and cultivating patience. By releasing anger and embracing patience, we cultivate emotional resilience and inner peace. Anger clouds the mind and obstructs our ability to see clearly, while patience allows us to respond to challenges with equanimity and understanding. By practicing patience, we develop greater emotional stability and mental clarity, essential qualities for progressing towards enlightenment. 6. Practicing contentment and avoiding greed. Contentment is the antidote to greed and desire. By being satisfied with what we have and cultivating gratitude for the present moment, we reduce attachment to material possessions and worldly desires. Contentment allows us to find peace and fulfillment in the present moment, freeing us from the endless cycle of craving and dissatisfaction that impedes spiritual progress towards enlightenment. 7. Speaking truthfully and avoiding divisive speech. Truthful speech fosters trust, harmony, and understanding in our relationships with others. By speaking with honesty and integrity, we promote unity and cooperation, while avoiding divisive speech that creates discord and conflict. Truthful communication builds a foundation of trust and mutual respect, creating a conducive environment for spiritual growth and enlightenment. 8. Cultivating kind speech and avoiding harsh words. Kind speech reflects compassion, empathy, and goodwill towards others. By speaking gently and with kindness, we create a positive atmosphere of warmth and understanding, fostering harmonious relationships and emotional well-being. Avoiding harsh words and verbal aggression helps us cultivate a peaceful mind and a compassionate heart, essential qualities for spiritual development and enlightenment. 9. Speaking truthfully and avoiding false speech. Truthfulness in speech is a cornerstone of ethical conduct in Buddhism. By speaking truthfully and authentically, we build trust, credibility, and integrity in our interactions with others. Avoiding false speech, such as lying or deceit, is essential for maintaining moral purity and clarity of mind on the path to enlightenment. 10. Speaking meaningfully and avoiding frivolous speech. Meaningful speech is purposeful, thoughtful, and beneficial. By speaking with intention and mindfulness, we communicate with clarity and wisdom, fostering understanding and insight in ourselves and others. Avoiding frivolous speech, gossip, or idle chatter helps us cultivate mindfulness and awareness in our communication, leading to deeper connections and spiritual growth on the path to enlightenment. The wooden token system involves closely examining the changes in your karma following a month of participating in Ksitigarbha's repentance ritual and making reparations. It is akin to conducting a regular assessment of your ethical conduct, much like a yearly or monthly review. During the initial phase, 10 wooden tokens are used, each with 4 sides. One side is inscribed with virtuous deeds, another with harmful deeds, and the remaining 2 sides are blank. In the subsequent phase, 3 wooden wheels are employed, representing the aspects of body, speech, and mind, which correspond to the 3 aspects of body, 4 of speech, and 3 of mind in the first phase. The 10 wooden tokens in the first phase each feature 4 sides, such as one side displaying the directive, refrain from causing harm, while the opposite side carries the warning, engaging in violent acts. These 10 contrasting pairs symbolize the moral principles of Buddhism. So, in the first round, you've got these 10 precepts that are kind of like the 3 wheels you see in the second round. Now, picture this, you've got 3 wooden tokens, and they represent what you've been up to with your body, your words, and your thoughts. Each side of these tokens tells you something important. 1. If you see a long red line, it means you've been rocking it in the good karma department. That's some major progress right there, likely the result of your consistent efforts over time. 2. Spot a short red line. That's a sign of some progress with your good karma, but on a lighter scale. It's probably because of recent positive changes you've made. 3. Now, when you come across a long black line, it's telling you that there's been quite a bit of not-so-great karma lingering from the past. It's a significant reminder of where you've come from and emphasizes the need to keep on putting in the effort. 4. And finally, if you see a short black line, it's highlighting some minor issues that you're still dealing with. Nothing too heavy. Probably things that have cropped up more recently that you're working through. In round 2, there are 3 wooden wheels that come into play. Each wheel represents the actions related to the body, speech, and mind, which align with the 3 aspects of body, 4 of speech, and 3 of mind from the first round. If any negative karma shows up in the results from round 1, you can choose the corresponding wheel to delve into the significance of your deeds, giving you a clearer understanding of your past actions. In simpler terms, the 10 precepts from the first round can also be grouped into these 3 wheels in the second round. Here's a breakdown of the groups. Group 1, your physical actions. Not causing harm to living beings. Avoiding inappropriate sexual conduct. Steer clear of stealing. Group 2, your thoughts. Developing wisdom and steering clear of ignorance. Releasing anger and fostering patience. Practicing contentment and avoiding greed. Group 3, your speech. Speaking truthfully and refraining from sowing discord. Using kind words and avoiding harsh language. Speaking truthfully and avoiding lies. Speaking meaningfully and avoiding frivolous talk. How to reflect on changes in karma after a year of repentance using wooden tokens. How to decode past life karma with wooden tokens. How to use wooden tokens for simple karma readings. Want to uncover your past life karma for good and bad deeds? Uncovering is like delving deep into unraveling what transpired in your previous lives. It's akin to being a sleuth for your soul's history. In essence, it's just another way of engaging in some fortune-telling. Like tossing coins. It involves carefully observing the shifts in your karma following a year of apologizing and making things right. It's similar to conducting an annual review of your moral conduct. This process entails gaining a clear understanding of your progress, thoroughly examining and assessing the changes you've implemented. It signifies delving deep, truly scrutinizing and gaining a comprehensive understanding of your past actions. In the first round, you'll see the results of tossing the 10 tokens, showing both positive and negative karma. Just focus on the negative karma when you delve deeper in the second round. The 2 negative karma tokens are frivolous speech and ignorance. For instance, let's look at the frivolous speech token. Choose the speech token to toss and see the outcome, a short black line. This suggests that there are Now, let's consider the ignorance token. Pick the thought token to toss and see what comes up, a long red line. This indicates that you've made significant progress toward good karma, particularly in terms of wisdom.